Yeah, but can I say one thing about tunes? I was like, oh, I love the video because.
Try to sound check. What does this mean?
I have no clue. Pushing key.
No,
Yay! One thing about teen, I'm like, okay, guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time stopping by, welcome. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and also comment in the box down below, and also turn on that notification bell, which will be somewhere, I don't know, so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. Ikamalam Yoli Sombat, and today I have my friend joining me. She's not a new face on this channel. She's gonna introduce herself.
I'm Guzeketelo Alampungose, Mzulu, KZN.
And Tom Yum and Tom Yum Casa. So, today, I'm talking about a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time. And also, besides wanting to talk about it, I think it's quite big, like on Twitter, Facebook as well. People do talk about it or touch on it every now and then. And that is dating in our 20s. What do you know? What's going on in your 20s? So,
You seem excited.
there's nothing exciting. There's nothing exciting. It's just whatever. So, then I thought one day, and I was like, Yazi, I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, hi man, the dating pool is contaminated. Iboli.
It options.
Hey, the dating pool needs some cleansing. It dinga ukleanwa. I don't know by whom, and I think by now it's late. But again, what I've realized is that the dating pool is contaminated, and there's about other provinces, but Cape Town, it's a mess.
I think it's just a mess.
In general,
it's a mess because abantu feel like options, and also with enabling lower options. Some enablator not. I'm sorry to say this about females. We're also enabling for low behavior, so
for it to happen.
So it's happening everywhere.
But hence, when it goes back to, I don't know whether it's just Cape Town or other provinces. It's because in Cape Town,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Cape Town is quite smaller than other your Durbans or your Johannesburgs.
Durban's also small. I feel if you grew up somewhere, it's gonna be small. You will know everyone, or they'll
but
be
I feel like
friend.
even with the Cape Town man, I feel like even people come outside of Cape Town, they come to Cape Town, they still find Cape Town to be small.
Interesting.
I think it's people who are, I think it also depends like in your circles or the vibes that you get yourself involved in. But anyways, we are in our late 20s.
Did you have to mention that?
Ew.
It's okay, guys. Kim's 40 years. She's getting it.
It's snacks.
But she's rich as
But
well.
Kim, no mind. That's not.
I said 40, so
that's not money for now.
For now.
For now. It's not money
like that.
for now. But yeah, man. Like dating is such a complicated task. I have found it to be. I don't.
You haven't found it.
I have not found it.
There's no dating happening.
I have not found it, but I've got a question for you. Because you're from outside of Cape Town, and you came to Cape Town. Obviously, you started a new life. You know, new job, new life, new way, whatever, new friends,
fresh meat.
You feel.
You tell them go to fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
You know.
How has it been dating for you? How have you found dating to be ever since you arrived in Cape Town?
It's been difficult. It's the pits. It's even my mom. Like she's like, so kulile in a new province. So mkhwenyana.
Abazali.
She doesn't pressure me for marriage.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. But just ukwazi ukuthi okay, you're in a new level now. You've grown. You're working.
Yeah.
What's next?
What's
like boo-boo. So my experience has been. It doesn't even kick off. You go out, you meet someone, give them your number, and then it's like, so when are you coming to my place? I was on KFC, I was on McDonald's. Nothing.
Not even if McFlurry.
McFlurry.
Can't you get McFlurry?
None of that. It's
One thing about the
it's
gents,
rough. It's
you
rough.
didn't disrespect Nina.
It is rough. And nakhona, okay, fine. I was Gwami. Okay, on to the next one.
Ukhona uzofuna ukuza kwakhe, like who won't mind. When are you a problem? You're a problem.
Should I'm the problem, but mina mhlawumbe ngibukela too much lama series la ukuthi endaweni bakubulale. Or they take you to their country, or they do whatever to you. But also, I'm not comfortable. I'm quasi. So like, as Pume, in public, we meet in public. Let's be in the publics. Let's see the city. Impress me. Do something, Yana. Okay, you want something. You want to get to know me.
But also, I think it goes with the thing of when as a person unjani, also like naturally.
True.
If you're a person who likes to go out, obviously you would expect a first date to be out. True. You expect a guy to like take you out or whatever. But also, like, if we homebody, you much more not into social.
But
I know, I get what you're saying there. I get what you're saying.
I'm going to your personal space.
I'm going to your personal space.
And that's what's in your personal
exactly,
space.
You don't. But I think also, it's a thing of, and yeah, for me,
you're going to that place.
You're awkward.
Are you going to the place?
I'm awkward in public. Especially Klangakwazi. I'm awkward. Like for me,
so
to
meet you come to my
place,
you'll go.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Don't do it.
Don't judge.
And not judge. Don't do it.
There are Yolis out there and there are me's out there.
Let's start here. Do not do it. I do not, because we know of a level of kidnappings. There's koyo, girls missing, girls being killed or whatever, women being killed. I personally do not recommend you to meet endaweni yakhe. Always, what they say is meet in a public space, whatever. That's very much safe option. I would recommend for you to do that. But personally, also, that's the other thing. Because I'm not. God has got me.
Oh, Chuck Norris when.
Kind of. His daughter. I'm his daughter. But I wouldn't recommend that for anyone, for you to. I recommend meet with someone in public space, get to know each other publicly. But with me,
it doesn't have to be a loud space.
It doesn't have to
coffee,
be exactly, yeah. But because of, as I said, like I'm a very awkward person. If I meet people like in a public space, for me, I feel like ngathi kuzawathiwa.
But wait, where did you meet initially?
We're getting there.
Because for me, I'm speaking on the fact that I met you in a public space.
Okay, yeah, but I need to tell you, we're getting there. We're getting there. But please stick to what I'm saying. Please meet a public, especially if you're meeting the person for the first time. Please do it for your own safety reasons. And if you want to promote I do it for me because it works for me, and it has been working for me, and that's that on that, and that's on periodic table. So a pandemic happened.
Okay, so dating changed.
Remember now, we're no longer going out.
True.
For example, we're no longer going to the stadiums.
So I'm not meeting people.
Borax. Anyway, we're not going to restaurants because remember, the whole pandemic changed everything, so we're not going out, we're not going anywhere to meet people. I call solo dates. Same time I'm going to go to the movies and also find a gent being alone and be like, oh yeah, I also like the movie, yeah. Our cousin doesn't jolly anymore. And then what do we resort to now? Dating sites.
True. Okay, maybe because during the pandemic, I was not in a safe space, but I was or had an interest that I knew very.
Okay.
Before pandemic time. So I didn't meet anyone new during pandemic. I wasn't trying to meet anyone new. So I wasn't bothered. Would say, I'm locked up, or isekai.
Yeah. What do I do now?
What do I do? That didn't bother me at all. Futi, I even went back home. I was at home. I was chilled. I came back here. I was alone for a few months, but at the back of my mind, it's like, but the niggas are still there. I still have friends to communicate with. I can still communicate with people. I wasn't like iced out of the dating field or world.
Yeah.
The physical meeting up and okay, yes, that was affected. But it didn't really bother me.
Yeah. And also come with the apple for boys.
I almost said something offensive. Yo.
I get you.
Like, do I mention that or not?
Don't.
Okay.
As for getting again.
People hitting back.
We know.
But she's right. I came to Cape Town to work. I didn't think it's the big guys.
Yeah. Like you're not looking for a relationship per se.
I wasn't looking for a relationship when I came here.
Yeah.
But then obviously when time goes by, it's like, okay, I guess this is my home now.
You need to build something.
I need to build something. My career is popping the side. Okay, all right. So because my interest, as I was mentioning, it was back at home interest.
Okay.
It wasn't an interest in the Western Cape. It was Durban interest, but long term,
girl,
no one's moving for anyone. I'm here. My work is popping here. Their stuff is popping
doing
there.
their own thing.
So eventually, I had to. Okay, Yazin, I'm from here. I need to long distance cut. It needs money. We don't have money. So
hectic. I will reference to me about Untitled next name. I think also as Econolando whereby people will say you need to be in different relationships in order for you to find what you are looking for. And you say early. You know what I'm saying? No, what do you say?
I don't know, like because
I don't know. I think like the more responsible age would be 18 for me.
I don't mind that age. Good to my mom. My mom's like, when you're done with school, because my mom associated dating with sex.
Because books before boys, because boys bring babies.
Yeah, so for Umana, it was that. But for me, I was like, it's not always about sex.
Yeah.
But
the Mazali do not know that.
They don't know that. Because I've had interest when I was young.
Yeah.
And it didn't get to that, or didn't have to get to the sex part.
Yeah.
So
I think in like within like the black community, when it comes to our black parents, I understand the whole dating concept, but is these kids go out like on movie dates, ice cream dates, and whatever, and it's never a problem. But at 13, you know, from 13 years like they start. But I think it's because of izinto that our parents have seen growing up, or what they know. So they're like, we don't want you to be involved in such, but not knowing that, but it's not always just about sex. Get what I'm saying?
But I guess with generation yet it has changed.
Yeah.
Because in my day, movie dates, it was genuinely a movie date. Mix it, futhi again. It's not like now how we hooked. It's not
mix
it. Like
if only
you can have a social
confiscated.
Media. You can have a social media relationship and that's it.
Yes,
mix it. Full stop.
Yes, Fonyam was confiscated numerous times because of mix it.
My mom hated that stuff.
My mother hated mix it because there was a story that came out of a girl who met up with this old man, and then I'm not sure whether I can't remember the story fully. I think she was kidnapped or he done something, but it had flowers to do in between. Like there was a lot going on in that story. It's not funny.
And you know our parents told us the stories. So
and my mom was like, so I had to hide. Mix it name. But would always pin me. So whenever my mother would know mix it, it's because of my sister. So if only my tata or because I'm on mixed, then I'm like, yo, mama does not understand Nogba. It's not that. And I was not even meeting up with anyone. It was just me like chatting with people. You get what I'm saying? It was me just chatting with people and whatever, but I've never met up with anyone from Mixed. So yeah, Mixed was quite a problem. I think not just Mixed, even like dating sites in general are a problem. Because people are a problem.
They're not there for genuine
People
reasons.
are not there for genuine reasons. And one thing about life, you can't tell whether umdu upaya for genuine reasons or not, because people lie. People are going to sell you dreams.
People are selfish, full stop.
People are selfish, and
it's
people
about me and what I can get out of it. Full stop.
Exactly. But I feel like to younger girls, because they do not understand the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? Because this guy's going to come up to you and lie and sell you all of these lies. And when, as a younger girl, you're going to believe them, not knowing the game. Because eventually, game was it turned to being a game. And they lie to these girls, and these girls find themselves heartbroken. And you can't be 20, you can't be 18 even and be heartbroken. Please do not be. Because men lie unprovoked. Girls too, but most of the time men just lie unprovoked. Was it to come and say intentions, list the intentions and tell you A, B, C, D, no. But the actions do not match with their words.
But then the sad thing also with us is we're so hopeful, even though you see the actions are not matching, you're like, but what?
Yeah.
And you hold on to that person's word, and then eventually you see yourself a year later and you're like, he got it, yeah. And it honestly, like you're saying, you have to, like, update, you have to meet other people. You have to not limit your dating pool. Yeah, natural it's always but you kind of learn these things from dating. Because I come from a very sheltered background. My parents are together. I'm gonna meet the guy. He's gonna be sweet. When he says
gonna
this,
be happily ever after.
Happily ever after. And then it's only after the 5th, the 6th, the 7th heartbreak, and you're like, no. This thing is dangerous, actually.
I like the point that you made in the when you're dating numerous people and then it's found whorish, especially in the black community. I think you guys need to change our mindset. We really need to change the way that we think, because in most cases is you're gonna meet someone and also we fall in love with potential.
Yes, like the dream of what he can be.
We fall in love with potential.
Oh, he's ambitious. Oh, then he's gonna be rich one day.
Exactly.
He's gonna take care of the family, and then guy, look at my dreams. Namhlanje ufuna be rapper, kusasa ufuna be producer, rapper.
Yes. It's coming. It's coming.
Lapho, you're also pushing your dreams. Next thing you're finding him, or next thing.
Exactly.
Not to say that it's wrong if you're a bread.
No.
Each to their own, but just things they can't just takes you for a ride with no, she's got me.
Yeah. And also, like, this whole, like, guys, please, if you've got a child, if there's a percentage which is very low, whereby you meet the love of your life, you meet one person, you fall in love with that person, and it becomes happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? I know people who have been with one partner ever. They've been with one person. That's you. It happened for you. You were lucky, you were blessed.
You were lucky.
Great, happy, fine, sharp. Not younger Indo, it's going to happen the same for me as it would for you.
True.
Different strokes for different folks.
Very
okay?
True.
And I believe in people doing what makes them happy. Do whatever that you find happiness in. If it means me talking with 5 guys to get that one guy, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Because I'm for that, but it's so funny because it's so difficult for me.
It's difficult. I think it's difficult for everyone.
It's so difficult.
But because Indian guy is what's 5 guys, obviously as Ungumundo, you're looking for traits as Tile from that individual. Even if I can tick all of the boxes, but as long as I'll tick a majority of the boxes, as Nizindo can be worked on. I mean, uzawuhlala nomntu oyi-1, ufocus kulaa mntu oyi-1, and then it does not work out. Nah, ufuna uqale.
It's so
and then it does not work out.
I'm that person.
And then it
doesn't
work out.
I'm that person here. I'm that okay, fine, let's say there's 10 or 5 guys. Ooh, 10. There's 5 guys that want me.
My sister. A soccer team.
I'm sure not 10 guys that want me. There's 5 guys that want me. Okay, fine, I'm chatting.
Yeah.
But each chatting stage jam is very quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Very, very quick.
Yeah.
Kanabatu who have the endurance and they have the time.
Don't mind.
I have time, but I just tell myself, okay, I like this one. stick and I
Yeah.
delete. For me, it's maybe at my loss. Good thing about delete.
It's not. That's when it moving with intention comes from. Because now you moving with intention. And it feels like okay, sharp, I'm good. I've got what I was looking for from Latin. Abanye as new contestants did not make it go idols, but loy one, Kumele, yeah. Labanye wooden mics, but you call a lawyer Puma number one. No, it's you moving it.
I'm moving with intention.
Yeah.
But hey, it's the risk that comes with dating as well. At the end of the day, like dating is a risk. It's a risk. You have to just free fall because, like how you saying, I'm wasting my time sticking to one guy. Yeah, I mean, I've wasted my time, girl. I've really.
But also when I'm
time.
Because as also saying about we do not think the same way.
True.
I would find it as you wasting your time, whereas when while in it, okay, whatever, you did not deem it as wasting your time.
I didn't.
That's how. At the end.
It's like,
But like with you, it's a thing of this is what I want and this is how I see things. But with Nhlawumbi now, be like, waste of time. What's this? I can't. Yeah, but so Singabantu also we think differently and we want different things out of relationships. And it's such a pity that Abantu also want to base their relationships on social media standards.
Oh.
You're wrong.
No, it's true.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Photo shoots.
You're wrong. Because I saw it, and I know maybe a tweet that was shared on Facebook, or it was a Facebook post, so I think sometime last week. And this thing said, if my husband does not take pictures or love me proudly like Musam Tomeni does with his wife, then what are you doing? And I was like, is your husband or is your partner Musam Tomeni to start off? No.
Already your relationship is going to fail.
You get what I'm saying? Because now
you're putting a standard against the person.
And the lamdu wako ufuna fane nozbani is not uzbani. So why do you want them to act as a certain person meanwhile they are not that person?
Very true. We put the pressures on ourselves.
Irongo.
Are your parents Muslim Tsombeni?
Do you know them? Do they know you?
My dad's actually not a romantic. Oh, he's a Zulu man.
Yeah.
But I enjoy romance.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy romance, but also social media, when you see someone getting the flowers on Valentine, like I never celebrated Valentine's actually as
me.
Oh, we didn't buy me flowers.
So I didn't get flowers to pose. I can't.
It's sweet. Would it be nice? No, not
I
to say it's not gonna be nice.
Exactly. I sit in the bar.
But remember who you are dating at the end of the day.
And you're with that person, you have a reason why you're with that person. And if I got anything for Valentine's Day, you're most definitely not with him because of Valentine's Day.
The 14th of February.
You are not.
Every year.
So, Valentine's Day and your partner's not getting you anything and be like,
and he wasn't getting anything before the 14th.
So why was I in the Linda? First of all.
But that's the thing. Like you go on social media and now you're expecting things. It's social media is dangerous.
Don't do that. It's the pressures that you put yourself through, and that's not his or hers, and that's so unfair on the other person. I wanted to go back to online dating. Have you tried online dating before?
2018, but I lasted a week.
Yeah, I think 2018.
I
not
lasted 1 week.
Because I also I tried it out like 2018 the first time, and that was also for a week because I did not understand the whole online dating concept because abantu babethanga and I was like, oh, interesting, let me try it out. And then I got onto it just like I do not understand with Twitter. So I got onto it, I was like, I understand the so I'm gonna pass. So I was out, and also I think because I was not necessarily looking, I was not necessarily there, but so I think it was a thing of then curiosity.
Am I the only one who's
No,
drinking?
I even forgot about my drinks. Cling cling. Oh, bad. Oh, my sister. I cannot risk that. Woo, dear risk taker, but I cannot risk that one. I'm Dagaba. So I also tried 2018, and I was like, because paya. But years went by and whatever, and also during lockdown, I think because most of the time, normally I don't go out.
Yeah.
Most of the time. And you're going out and it's going out to the football stadiums. You're going out here, go out football stadiums where I thought I would meet the love of my life. Hey, hey, where's the love of my life?
Nowhere to be
Not
found.
at the stadium. Get caught on the love of my life at the stadium. So the other things that many people, myself included, resorted to online dating and the ghetto.
Why I joined online dating? So I've only been on Tinder. So
The streets. Tinder the streets.
So I just become an adult. Adulting being,
Yeah.
this is my first job. I'm serious now. I'm earning something.
Like in this pete.
So now I need to see what's out there. I can date a guy who's also working.
You know-
Because Pelavel University, you meet a guy in Pusha.
Yeah.
What did you study this page? How are your marks doing? Now, okay, my level.
Yeah.
I met a guy. Okay, wangiravaza.
What thing about men? They were ravazi, sweetie. They were
It was my first like real heartbreak. So then my colleagues, who were my friends also at the time, were like, hey, get over this guy now. Hey, here's Tinder. And they were living through me because they were in genuine good relationships. Some were married. They're like, so they're living through me now. They're like, there's something called Tinder. And I'm like, really?
Try it out.
Try it out. I was like, no, I don't want that thing. Let's download it on your phone. So we downloaded it on a friend's
So
phone.
it's not me.
So it was actually like a social gathering for us.
Oh.
Before we start working in the morning, have breakfast. Okay, let's swipe. Little did we know, Guti, okay, you're swiping, and then umuntu will swipe back and then there'll be a match. Hi, boy. Because it's a social thing, I could swipe 10, 20 guys a day.
And then the next person as well is gonna.
Next day, another 20. Next day, another 20. Which means now I've got 60 guys that I've matched with. And I now have to say, hi, how are you? And then I got overwhelmed.
Yeah, because it's about vetanjana bantu bebaninzi kangaka.
How do you... this is what I do. What do you do? This is what I do. It got too much for me asking what people's favorite colors were.
I hate it, please.
And then that's how I left Tinder.
It was too much.
Like it was
Some very signs that you're not supposed to be there. I don't know.
Maybe.
For me as well, like it was a thing of I'm not huge.
Hey, but my one friend actually convinced me to get it. She met her man who she's still with.
Wait,
And she's got a baby. And she's in another
thing.
country now
That's the other
with that
thing.
man living there.
People are
through
getting married.
A dating site, not Tinder. I can't remember what the dating site was, but she met him there. So she was just like, my friend, let's try this since
It might also work out for you.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, but I think that's also like the thing of people are getting married. People are living happily ever after because by family no Tinder or any other dating site. Ukomana hayi uzambe like hayibo. Xa ufikayo wena. I'm sorry. Well, for me, so I went back from 2018. I went back and during the lockdown, the pandemic, whatever. So I went back and I was like, let me try this thing out again because now a lot of people are on it. Yeah, well, because I think we were sharing the same sentiments as well. We can't go out anymore. We can't meet people like physically and whatever. So so I tried it out and for a minute, it was kind of like fun. You could, at times, be like, I think I'm meeting.
It's fun when you're still swiping.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
this
also,
is what you do. These are your interests. Oh, me too.
And also,
Until
like,
you have to,
I think maybe this is the love of my life.
Until you have to socialize.
This one God sent to me. But it goes back to the thing of people lie unprovoked.
Very true.
People lie. You just need to be careful. People lie. If you're gonna go like to online dating, if you want to sign up for online dating, be prepared. Ukuti, anything
is
will
possible.
go. Anything is possible. Not everything that they say is the truth. You're probably lying yourself. But just know in Dogba, there's a very high chance of them lying. Into enkulu on these dating apps is hookups. They will say, I'm not looking for a hookup, but they are. Be honest.
The fact that you wrote that, why?
For the fact that you even mentioned that means that you are. Once ati umdu, I'm not looking for a hookup. Ding ding. Red flag. My nails, my lip color.
We're all here because we don't want hookups.
We don't want hookups.
So why are you highlighting that you don't want a hookup?
Because at the end of the day, most of about Tinder or Hinge, no Bumble, about they found
Yes, for dating.
It's for you to be in a
then
relationship
don't swipe on the people
or whatever.
If you feel like they want to hook up.
So, I'm thinking, as a pure person who wants a relationship, I go onto these dating apps. Obviously, I'm not looking for a hookup. So why do you have to tell us that when now you are not looking for a hookup? Because you are looking for a hookup suite. Yes, what?
Exactly.
If you didn't know,
now you know.
If you didn't know, now you know.
If I'm not looking for this.
Why? And also, I think like Sibadala guys, if once like I'm 20 plus, let's be honest with each other. Tell me your true intentions. Tell me what you're looking for. Be honest with me, so that nam dizakwazi uvuma into yokuba okay nam I don't mind. Let's do it. Let's do whatever.
I'm gonna challenge you on that.
So icky. Oh,
no. It's not me challenging. I've been challenged with that. It's the same thing. I've had a conversation with a colleague, Guti. So he's also in the streets. he's like a youngin, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me pick this guy's brain. So why really do you guys lie about their intentions when I feel like in this day and age, Indama hookups has become desensitized. People are not judging that anymore.
Like, it's something that you guys can communicate
about
and then like even agree
there are
or
people
disagree.
Who are open to it.
There are people open for
so like, why not just say it?
Exactly. Hence I'm saying, give me the opportunity to be like, no, I do not want to. Give me the opportunity to say, yes, I'm all for it. No, that ukona someone who's gonna agree to it.
And then he said to me, oh, so do you think there's a girl who'll be like, oh yes, if I just say to you, hi, I want to have sex with you?
Yeah, they are.
Interesting. I like, because when he did say that, I was just like, okay, that is quite a scary approach. Even though, yes, I just want to have sex, but I guess when you meet someone for the first time, you don't want to say, hey, I wanna.
Let's be transparent from the get-go. Because
I
now,
do believe in that.
Because
as well.
You're going to come with these lies. You're going to tell me that you want a relationship, you want this and that. Now, expectations. And then now you're not meeting those expectations that you came up with. And then go in a heartbreak.
And I was also arguing that, so do you enjoy having to fight all the time? Because obviously now, I'm going to fight you and you're going to have to respond. Or you're going to have to run away. You're going to have to block me. You're going to have to avoid me. Like,
again,
it
could have been avoided.
It could have been avoided. And then he just giggled because obviously I'm making a valid point.
Yeah.
But do you enjoy having to avoid?
Dive.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Be honest from the get-go. I don't care now how much the honesty comes across as being brutal, but just do it. Because you're raising all of these expectations, and then the person is expecting you to be
and he's like,
exactly.
And he's like,
and you know what now?
Don't say it's you came with those.
Valid. And now
we are all crazy.
You know,
we all can be crazy.
Because now the thing is, I'm as meeting expectations now.
I'm going to,
and I'm asking you about them. Who's watching their pamban? Meanwhile, business now. Yabona undenzikeza. Meanwhile, I'm not. No,
you made
it together.
Yes,
I'm not.
Well, I'm not.
Because now you are the one who said you want ABC, and then I'm questioning your actions, and then now you're making me seem like I'm crazy. I'm gonna.
You can avoid all of that though. Actually,
you could have. Be honest. I don't care now how bad it sounds, but when it comes to such, please be honest. You, regardless, if you most dating sites, dating sites, people are there for their own reasons. Communicate with the next person. Be like, hi, obviously what are you doing here? Go back. Oh, you're such a beautiful girl. What are you doing in these streets?
I know that.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm beautiful, but I'm like locked down. I can't meet anyone else because the places are closed.
Was that your real reason, Ben, for joining?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. It's because like I could not, as I said, it going out here, Mr. Cool was football. and events, games, social events that would be like in Cape Town. So that's me going out. I know to wine farms because abantu wine farms are there with their partners. So you would never bank on in wine farm but you're gonna meet someone on the wine farm because people are there with their partners.
Very true.
So you're going out here now would be football, it would be social events within around Cape Town, whatever. So that would be me going out. So I was like, oh, Aziko anymore. So, and people also were like, oh, Tinder, I met my husband there, I met my fiance there, I met my boyfriend there, and whatever. Yes, they did. And I was like, oh, maybe, let me just check this thing out. Get what I'm saying? But people lie with you. And this is what I'm saying. Just be honest with the person from the get-go. As you guys are getting to know each other, mention that in the when you're not looking for anything serious. Yeah, you don't even have to say I want sex.
True.
Because was already to think about you mean that by saying I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm looking for something that's easy going.
Guys are selfish. Like I wanna. Like sometimes he can meet you. Let's say you want something serious. You exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
But the end goal that he has for you is not the same as the end goal that you have for him or for each other.
True.
So he will then tell you what you want to hear to benefit from it.
Which is wrong.
But then he never thinks of, okay, once I've benefited, how do I leave the situation?
Yes.
And then that's where it gets messy.
Yeah, but it's and dating is complex and
but
it's
I feel
crazy. People are just complicated.
Why lie to me? I'm sure there's a Beyonce, there's a Solange, there's a Megan.
Why me?
There's a Megan out there.
Do you see me as the fool?
Like, back on no Megan the Stallion. If you don't have me, it's okay. Just tell the truth. It's clear. And then move on. Then maybe, yeah, if you actually tell the truth, maybe in 2-3 years' time, when you come back to me and say, so serious, I might actually believe you. If you're lying, I might believe you. Actually, you have a chance then with me.
Yeah.
Damn.
It goes back to what you said, but people are selfish. What they're doing it for selfish reasons. So I'm just going to give you some few tips on online dating. Anazo, but it's a nigga. It's to
open mind.
Be open-minded. Where they're going to come to you, they're going to sell you whatever and anything and wara sha. Be open-minded, because also there you're going to meet different nationalities. You're going to meet different people, and one thing about Izazindo, you're meeting different personalities.
People from different homes.
People who are dealing with their own stuff that are going to come onto the app and do whatever. So you need to be open-minded. You need to leave a room for disappointment. I don't even want to say leave a room for disappointment, but just don't have expectations.
It's an experience. It's a risk, basically. Dating is a risk.
Don't chat with someone and be like, oh, we're getting married tomorrow. So just know that you risk. It is not a done deal, you risk. And it can't quite process. That's why I'm process in a way.
It is a process. It is a process. You don't know the first day.
No.
You have to kind of go through it and then, not for me.
I would like to say also, take your time. Be patient. Take your time. And when it comes to meeting with these people, meet with them in a public space. Please be safe, because there's a very high rate of kidnappings, homicides, femicides. Don't femicide now. There's a lot going on. And with South Africa, we talk about there are women who go missing on a daily. And I wouldn't want you guys to be part of those stats.
Yeah.
I would not want you to be. And also, please share your locations wherever you're meeting someone. Especially
snap that number plate. Snap that.
Please do something, Jenna. Into the kwenzeka whereby it's in question, people will be able to trace his steps.
Yeah.
Please do not hide such things. If you cannot talk with your mother or whatever, if you have a sister, mention it to your sister or other sibling or brother or another family member, if not a friend or someone that you trust. But at least tell these people where you're at. Send them a location, send them whatever that they would need to find you in case anything happens to you, God forbid. But just play it safe. Please play it safe and be in it for fun. Be in it for the fun. Again, do not have high expectations because expectations create disappointments.
They do.
And you don't want that.
And if you find your man, you find your man. If you don't...
And if you're meant to find your partner, you will.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you're not. It's not a bad thing. We move. Okay, so that's, for me, that was the experience for my online dating. It's just the ghetto. That I'm going to give it one word. It's the ghetto.
So have you...
It's the streets.
Are you deleting your account or you've deleted your
account? Okay. Andimfuna ngona tender. Andimfuni. Like I'm not even tempted like to re-download, to reinstall the app. Andifuni. Because I already know the faces that I want to see. And I don't want to see you guys. It's the same people over and over again. What the heck? But I think like there would be new faces. But I know Andifunu babon. Andifuni. In fact,
you gave it a shot.
I gave it a shot. And it was meant to happen for that certain period or whatever. And you know, moving forward. But yeah, I found out that online dating is not for me, sweetie. It's not
so now that you don't have online dating, when did you say you deleted it?
When did I delete it?
Yeah.
Last October.
Was the country free? Okay, I guess the pandemic is over, so...
It was kind of
over, so you can go back to normal meeting people in social spaces, okay.
So, and when you buy football stadiums are open, so I better see the love of my life there, boy. You better show up. I want to see you there, okay? You must come with the roses. First game, Cape Town. It's next week. That week.
So if you know that you like her,
hey,
and you've been waiting,
stop playing. Stop playing.
You know your first move, roses.
Cha.
What type? Red, white,
red. But in fact, I like Catalia. Or lilies.
Crash future husband.
Nimvile.
So you do see lilies both in this gang.
So I gave you a hint. But